In 1891, an organization was created, the International Peace Bureau, which is the oldest coalition of many, many voices pushing for peace, pushing for priorities of peace building. And in 2012, they won the Nobel Peace Prize. So there's very few organizations with this deep history and experience of bringing together many different organizations, many different voices, and has always been a voice for reason and priorities of defining human security as taking care of human beings and not having war. It is a great honor to introduce their representative, Ingeborg Breines. Ingeborg, thank you.
Dear friends, it feels so good to be in a nuclear weapons-free zone. So thank you, Mexico. Thank you, Latin America. We hope, and that's what we work for, to make this a model for Mother Earth, a total nuclear weapon-free zone. I think we are all searching for the strategies, what will bring us there. And we have heard some suggestions, and my contribution will be mainly to try to see the nuclear disarmament in a broader disarmament context. Because should we pity the nuclear states for their stupidity? Should we be angry? Should we try to convince them? So we are here, I feel today, to sharpen our nonviolent tools, to deepen our understanding and strengthen our cooperation and friendship, so as to be the peace force for a transformative shift, presenting alternatives, because we need alternatives, to what we could call an insane, dangerous and naive thinking that poverty, inequality, injustice and insecurity can be solved by military means. If we consider that the world is in front of three major challenges: a nuclear disaster, an environmental and climate catastrophe, and fast-growing inequality, then military means is not the solution to any of this. It makes it worse. It makes it worse by the natural resources that we use for weaponry, for the money we use for weaponry, and for the way that we steal intelligent minds into the weapons industry. So we have to, if we want peace, we cannot continue to prepare for war. This old-fashioned way, which is basically an imperialistic thinking, that if you want peace, you have to prepare for war, must stop. It is not correct that strong muscles make you strong. It is a patriarchal way of insisting on that importance. And that is, to me, a sign of moral and creative weakness. If we want peace, which most women and men do, we have to prepare for peace and not for war. The International Peace Bureau says that we need to choose between welfare and warfare. If you look at the figures from the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, the world spends $1.8 trillion a year on military. That is the same as the UN spends in their ordinary budget in 615 years. If we want to let the UN work, we have to move the money. The path of confrontational policies and accompanying militarization that we are on is not leading us ahead. Bertha von Suttner, who was the one to inspire Alfred Nobel to make the Nobel Peace Prize, she wrote in her book, Down with the Weapons, we have to create an active disgust for war. So let us work together to create this consciousness and awareness that military is not the solution. The solution is the human being and the humanistic way of thinking. Thank you.